Everybody in the bed. Everybody in the bed this morning. If you're not on the east in the DC area, I want to see how many of y'all tune in because let me show you what it looked like. This was last night. This was on my block last night. This was last night on my street. I got it in slow-mo so you can't really see it. There we go. Yeah. So it was snowing last night. And so today the kids are out of school. It's a true snow day. It's a true snow day today. Now here's the thing. I was supposed to have a dentist appointment this morning at 9:30. I wasn't gonna be live, but I called the dentist office and nobody's picked up the phone, so I figured they're not in there, and maybe they're 2 hours later. If it is 2 hours later, I can't. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But it's snowing. We got about 3 or 4 inches of snow. And we got like 3 inches of snow, and it's not going to get above freezing for the rest of the day. So it is, it's winter. It's straight up and down winter. It's not a game winter. It's so real winter out here. And so, what up, Super Dave? And so, good morning. I am here. I'm here this morning. Shit. Oh man. So if you are snowed in, how you doing? Well, I called the dentist office. Twice, and there was no answer. The remote receptionist picked up at 9 o'clock, and so they ain't gonna charge me shit. I had to leave my car at the end of the driveway. I have a steep incline on my driveway. I had to leave my car at the end of the driveway. Streets and roads are icy. They're asking people to stay at home if you can stay home. It's so serious, so sincere today. So good morning. H-Town, what up? Todd Hudson, how you doing this morning? Todd Hudson Sr., how you doing this morning, good brother? Good to see y'all. Good morning. Get your black ass up. Joe Clair Live. I hope you got coffee. I hope y'all have coffee. You know, there's been some people dropping in who, didn't realize that, I'm here every day doing this. We need to let them know that, they think I'm a slouch. They think I'm playing with this hip hop thing. They think I'm just making. They don't know my pedigree. You understand? Let me run this morning. Let's start here this morning. We starting here this morning. In case you here this morning and don't know what I do, turn this up. Hey, Barbara Sneed. They say the straight black man in the black community is a terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gonna need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live. Let's run this. I'ma go heat this coffee up. I'll be right back. But enjoy it. Hey Houston, tell everybody Joe Clair still do this. All right, I'm back. I had to go get my... No sound? What you mean? I ain't turned the sound off. I ain't turned the sound off. Y'all can't hear? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened. Music went dead. It was still playing here, but I see it's not playing there. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me now? It muted itself. Hold on a second. Let me run that again. Hold on a second. What the just happened? It was on mute. Don't judge me. I said he don't like me. Everybody I don't know why I wasn't playing. Anyway. I don't know why I wasn't playing. Well, anyway, I'm back. Hey everybody. Good morning. What happened, Jay? It is Tuesday, 9:20 in the morning time. Lots of snow here in the DMV. Let's get this moment of clarity underway. I am in the middle. Who wants a moment of clarity? Let's get this down in Houston. We do a moment of clarity every morning here on my show. Let's go. This is the music I made to go with the moment of clarity. right. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths and get ready for this moment of clarity. What's up, Clinton? Hey, if you digging this this broadcast, let people know we over here. Send this broadcast, share this broadcast with somebody, invite them over as we do some morning inspiration and motivation right quick, and then we get back to the bullshit. But right now, let's do some morning motivation and inspiration. Namaste, everybody. Take 3 deep cleansing breaths. To take a cleansing breath, you inhale, hold it for 3 seconds, and then exhale. All right? Do 3 of those. So it's let your shoulders drop. One more. Namaste, everybody. Good morning. 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 It's time for a moment of clarity. I hope everybody's doing well. What's up, Houston? What's up, North Carolina? Angie McWhirter out there in on the West Coast in LA, I believe, or San Jose. Are you in LA or San Jose or one of those places? Angie. Good morning, everybody. I want to share something with you guys. Something that's really changing my life. Y'all see this? If you can read this, I need you to read it right now. It says, "Feel the fear and do it anyway." The phenomenal classic that changed lives of millions. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Dynamic techniques for turning fear, indecision, and anger into power, action, and love. Hey, Koyan. Y'all see this? Feel the fear and do it anyway is a book that I'm reading now. Feel the fear and do it anyway is a book I'm reading now. It's by Susan Jeffers. I don't know why I got this book. I don't know I don't remember how I came across it. I don't know how I came across this book. I don't remember why I bought it or anything. I bought 2 books, I believe. Anyway, that's what I want to share with y'all this morning. Going through this book has shown me that fear manifests itself in a number of ways. One of those ways is indecision. Indecision for me leads to procrastination and just not doing. And there's a little nugget of fear in a minute because indecision. Do I make the right decision? Do I overthink? I don't know if you guys are like me. It's 2 choices, 3 choices. I don't know which one to choose. All of them I'm starting to get confused. I've gone too much. Matter of fact, I don't make no choice. Right? That in the center of that, for some of us, what lies in the center of that is fear, indecisiveness, and you feel what do they call it now? Decision. They call it decision fatigue. Is a thing. Here's what I want to say. Feel the fear and do it anyway is one of those things that we learn when we're really little kids. That's how I learned how to ride a bike, dive off a high diving board. That's how I went on to pledge cap outside, get myself into college and things of that nature. So yeah, we feel the fear every day and we go ahead and do things, but this still persists. I don't know about you, but it persists for me. Indecision has had more effect on my life than I ever thought it would. Indecision has had paralysis of analysis. Yes, indeed. You can call it paralysis of analysis, indecision, decision fatigue. And these things come along with, think of how those things can affect you at your job. If you indecisive at work, you will never be the manager, the boss, the entrepreneur. Yeah. If you're indecisive in love, it's going to fuck your relationship up. If you're indecisive with your family, they'll stop including you and you become the one that don't nobody feel like being around. When you're indecisive when it comes to your health, well, then your health will tell you what it's going to be on its own. The reason I'm bringing all this up is as we're in the middle of, we're still in the middle of January. It's the beginning of the year. Think about your fear. Go get Susan's book. I don't know Susan. Susan seems like a very nice white woman who wrote a book. I like her book. I've been listening to it. Susan is helping me, and it's not one of those, yelling at you books. It's not a book about, being a super duper mega star entrepreneur. No. It's a simple book about talking yourself down off the ledge when fear presents itself. Now, this morning, all I've talked about is indecision. But there's so many more other ways that fear shows up. And we have to learn to cope and deal with it. And the better we are at dealing with it, the further we will get, blah, 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 blah. So I'm suggesting this book. But if you can't go get the book, then I am suggesting that you start just on your own. When you're in your car, think about indecisiveness. Think about any indecisiveness, and think of fear and its cousin, indecisiveness. There's also anger, hate, jealousy, envy, and all those other things come along with it. And it's something that I needed to share with you guys. And then you can have faith over your fear. When you do a little bit of self-examination, you gain faith over your fear. You realize that, hey, whatever the worst that can happen, I'll be all right. And you be like, fuck that, let's go. And so that's that. Wallace Seymour said, do you have anxiety before you do your stand-up? Yeah. But it's a good... excuse me. It's the same kind of anxiety that basketball players have or football. I remember when I was an athlete, the anxiety I would have before a game is the same anxiety I had before I go on stage. I know I'm about to go up here and do well, but you still have the anxiety, the butterflies, all of that shit happens. I can see my sweater in the camera, and I want to make sure I'm fresh. So that's fear. That's anxiety. When it comes to like fear and anxiety, Wallace, when it comes to fear and anxiety, like for stand-up, I don't even think about it twice. I don't care if it's 3 people, 20,000 people. I don't even think about it. Let's go. Yeah, my stomach got the butterflies. Please give me the microphone. Please give me the microphone. Please give me the microphone. However, indecisiveness when it comes to my children or making decisions about my children. Excuse me. Oftentimes, I had an early morning. Oftentimes around the house. That indecision will show up again and again and again and again. And it's not only frustrating for others, it's frustrating for us. It becomes a point of tension. It becomes a thing that we don't need. So, why would you say something like that? Excuse me, everybody. Excuse me, everyone. Why would you say something like that, El Noir Pal? No. You get butterflies. All you get before you go on stage, all you get is a little bit of butterflies. I don't know about everybody else. You get the butterflies right here, and you be like, but at the same time, you be fiending for the microphone. You be fiending for the microphone. So now I don't never get the bubble guts and none of that shit. I just go up and we don't get the bubble guts. At least I don't. I'm sure some people do. And then if you talk to different comics, they'll tell you different things. They have different rituals before they go on stage. Some people use that fear. And I'm gonna tell you what, they used to boo when I started telling jokes. They used to boo niggas so bad that I would use that fear as fuel. Let's go kill it. Let's go get it. Let's show. I really use it like when I feel that fear. I be really use it like, let me show these motherfuckers what's really good. Yeah, y'all know I'm back here pacing, but give me that microphone and bitch, it's on. Ooh, because now it's me against y'all. Now it's me against the crowd, because the crowd might boo me. Oh, it's me against y'all? Let me show you motherfuckers what it is. That's how it goes. That's real talk. Oh, no, El Noir Pound ain't realized I'm a comedian. You don't mess with comedians. Because I got on my sweater and I use a different tone. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all be forgetting that I'm a gnat. El Noir Pound blowing you up on the screen. Y'all be forgetting I'm a comedian. We take everything personally. Any little, and I started taking, and I became a comedian because people used to say little shit, and I used to have to say something back. I'm not gonna say nothing back today. But El Noir Pound, just remember, you're getting a little comfortable. You ever been to a comedy show? We'll use anything against you. We know how to use. Man, let me tell. Let me switch the music. And here's the double-edged sword of being a comic. The double-edged sword of being a comedian is that I always got a comeback. Not only do I have a comeback, I actually had a comeback before you even opened your mouth. Before anybody even said anything, I already got something. I'm already on defense. I come from defensive mode, right? I'm black. I'm a black man in America. Boom, 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 boom. I'm already in defensive mode. Now, I soften it up with the sweater and the shirt and all that other shit, but I'm already in defensive mode. So when you're like, if you ever interact with a comedian, just remember all the horrible shit I could say, I'm making sure I don't say. Cause boy. Y'all see what happens when your favorite comedian is on stage and it goes left and you be like, I didn't even know he was like that. And so I'm super, she said, but why be on the fence when there was no ill intent? See, here's the thing. I don't know your intent. But let's go to your first. I'm sure Joe be having the bubble guts before he go on stage and maybe even give out a little poop. Even though you ain't had no ill intent. Why is you... I'm just like y'all. Why are you even saying anything? You know how black women, why are you even talking about me? I shouldn't even, that's how I grew up. That's how we grow up. And then I grew up in that environment and then my mind is super quick with it. So while you might be thinking, oh, I was just, well, guess what we thinking? Yeah, you just walked into the wrong. That's how comedians' minds work all day, 24/7, 365. We have a rebuttal before you even talk. And that's a good point. That's a good point. But why be on the defense when there was no ill intent? Because that's how we was raised. I saw a post this morning. It said that, black women, but this girl said black women would be winning if they were just softer. And I was like, no, y'all don't understand. That's how the world made black women. She is born with tension. She's born on the defense. She had to manifest that in her womb. At this point, I think it's in her DNA. And so for me, it's in my DNA, El Noir Pow. Even though the intent wasn't ill, it's just like, when you be talking around your grandmother and your grandmother be like, keep your mouth, be quiet when grown people talk. You're like, but grandma, I just can't. This is not your time. That's how our mind works. Omar, what Omar say? It ain't even Omar. It's not even being prepared. It's really deeper than that. Let me turn the music all the way off. It's actually deeper than that. It's actual how I'm wired. It drives that lady crazy up the stairs. It's 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 how I'm wired. It's in the morning time. When I turn, if I get up at 5 a.m. and click on the TV and the newscaster is saying something, I'm already picking apart what he's saying. I got jokes the whole time running through my head, 24/7. Like, we got jokes the whole time. You know, when y'all see comedians, y'all be like, "Don't make me part of your next stand-up." What you don't already realize is I already have the stand-up part. The fact that you just said something made you a great candidate for me to say something about you. And that's how that's just how we go. Now, let's flip it. Black women, you know how, if let's say you walking through the bank and say, El Noir Pal or Omar, let's say El, what's your name? What's your regular? But let's say you walking through Target and somebody was to say, "Hey, I bet you before you go to work, you be a little bit nervous and you give out a little poot, don't you?" Without any ill intent. If they were to say that to you in public, you'd be like, "Bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you?" Right? With no ill intent, no, and you not, that's just how you wired, right? You're like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" Right? Now what's her regular name? Is it L? I'm just sitting here breaking down how comedian mind works. I'm not about to go on her at all. El Noir Pal said, so you mean to tell me you walking through Target, someone you do not know says, "I bet you give out a little poop before you go to work, don't you?" When you be nervous. And you gonna look at them and be like, you gonna laugh? Oh, okay, D. D, you tell me you gonna laugh. Well, I live with a black lady. She gonna check them. She gonna be like, "What the fuck is you talking about?" Most of 99.9% of the black women I know is gonna check whoever says some dumb shit to them. You gonna like, "What the fuck? I'm in the talk and this bitch talking about me Putin. What the fuck did you just say?" That's the people I know. That's how I grew up. So if anybody, when people say things without ill intent, there's always a comeback. Look at what Marcus said. "Get the fuck out of my face with that bullshit." Get the fuck out of my motherfucking face. You know what I mean? That's just how we are. Let me show y'all this thing this morning, and to illustrate my point.
Can I say one thing about black women, though? Black women have the best bodies, some of the most beautiful faces. If they just sometimes were a little more soft,
Okay.
they would be the winning race, yo. Like, what?
So when I heard that this morning, of course, I was automatically pissed off. I was automatically pissed off when she said that dumb shit right there. But the thing was, the point that she made, she said that black women were soft. And I was like, well, black women don't get to be soft. As soon as they are soft, they get taken advantage of. And so, they get sick of that shit. And that's over generations, so it might be in her DNA to knuckle up. I was like, I don't know who she talking about. We got the winning race, and she talking about she ain't black. Oh, she definitely black. Then she went on to say that she wasn't black. I was like, she
Can
black.
I say one thing about black women, though? Black women have the best bodies, some of the most beautiful faces. If they just sometimes were a little more
She tried to think that she thinks she ain't black.
Okay.
They would be the winning race, yo. Like,
She actually thinks that she's not of African descent. Anybody got this skin tone's African descent. So anyway, El Noir Pal, thank you very much for tuning in, my dear. But as comedian mind, not even if people don't have ill intent, comedian mind be like, get them. And I usually don't. 99% of the time, I don't get them. But at the comedy show, I'm going to tear your ass up. 99% of the time when I'm walking through the streets and in the world, I have to bite my tongue and monitor and truncate my thoughts. But then at the comedy show, D. At the comedy show, D. I get to let it go. I get to let it all go. You understand what I mean? And that's just how comedian mind manifests. I don't know if y'all can see me at work. If y'all ever watch the DMV zone, watch my face when they say little shit. Just watch my face. LaShawn, what up? Watch my face when they say little shit. Ladies and gentlemen, please give LaShawn Hayes English some love this morning. Black ass bunch, welcome her in. Welcome her in. Let me tell y'all who this is. This is my good friend, me and my wife's good friend. She's become a friend to my wife after meeting her. I've known LaShawn since I was 14 years old. We met at the mall when I was on crutches, and I walked over there and asked her for her phone number. When we was 14 years old. Y'all tell LaShawn good morning this morning. Welcome her in. Welcome my good friend LaShawn in. LaShawn, this is the black ass bunch. Black ass bunch, say good morning to LaShawn. I got LaShawn phone number when I was 14 years old. We remained friends ever since. And her and my wife are now good friends. They actually go spend time together, go out on trips. And as a matter of fact, they went to Paris together to see Beyonce. You know. This is my good friend LaShawn. LaShawn, good morning. We over here examining a few things this morning, LaShawn. One, I was explaining. LaShawn, listen, I was explaining my comedian mind to the audience and why I'm always on the defense. Now, LaShawn remembers. LaShawn remembers. LaShawn said, LaShawn, one of the people here asked, you know, as a comedian, you know, sort of, why are you on the defense? If I'm, you know, she made a comment and I was about to go in, or I could have gone in, and she was like, but I don't have any ill intent. And LaShawn, please explain to them, or you can understand, since she's known me since I was 14 years old, and she's watched me have to, navigate this world with just this brain and these balls, and get out here and make something of myself, given the circumstances. And I've done it to great effect. I've done it to incredible effect. And so my mind is always on the defense. I got jokes all day. And my jokes, when they go, they hurt. I done if I go, I hurt your feelings in a heartbeat. Where I come from, if you can't fight well, you better be able to knock a nigga out with what you say. Real shit. So much so, and I learned that easy. I learned that quick. And I got a gay older brother. Let's not forget that part. So I grew up with a gay older brother. We grew up in what they called the dirty house on the block. And we didn't have money, so on and so forth. We had broken down cars and all that kind of shit at our house, and all these other issues. So my mind, woo! Let me tell you, go ahead, Brandon. My mind, even though I got on the shirt and the tie and I come out and I'm really nice on television and everything else, the shit that could come out my mouth, y'all ain't never met my daddy. Shit. Y'all ain't never met my daddy. Woo. So anyway, if y'all ever watch the DMV zone, why was your house the dirty house? They called our house the dirty house. We had let me see. It was just me. My mom was a single mother. Every other house had a man in the house and so on and so forth. We wore thrift store clothes because my mom didn't have a bunch of money. We were weird a bit. We had broken down cars. I wore thrift store clothes. We had to go to the laundromat to wash our clothes. And dry our clothes. We didn't have a lawnmower. The lawnmower we did have was old and broke down. We were just going through the material things that we had were not. However, what was going on in here, was completely different. LaShawn that's you went to the new house, LaShawn Davis. Nah, that was the new house after we moved out the dirty house. LaShawn English remembers the old house. When you grow up in an environment as we have, but you have the foundation of educated parents, you fight with words and jokes to navigate this world. It's called kick ass with confidence and fuck what you have to say. Bomb. And that's it. That's what she just summed it up. She just summed it up. So whatever fault anyone could find with me, whether my clothes, whether it was my hair not being combed, whether it was my gay brother, whether it was the house, whether it was my sister, whether it was my mom, anything about me, and then when we out, anything about my squad, my friends, or anything else, I'm gonna tear your ass apart. The slightest. So El Noir, D. So D. Oh, that's D from Noir. D. Listen, from down in Hampton, I know that's right. So D, the way I grew up is what Tupac say: plan, plot, strategize, but bomb first. And I grew up planning the bomb first. Before you can get one off on me, we already took care of that. I already crushed you out. And so I have over the years had to temper it. I've had to in order to move ahead in the world, I've had to temper it. I've had to manage it, monitor it. And there's an ugly side to it too. Don't get it fucked up. While my mom was all Namste, my father came from an abusive, pretty much an abusive background. And so he went hard. He went real hard. Will call you all kinds of motherfuckers and everything else to your face. When fuck you. Last time we got into an argument, my dad was like, fuck you. I was like, what the? I said, man, I'm about to knock the rest of your teeth down your throat. The fuck is wrong with you? So the fact that I get on stage and I'm happy. We got 74 people in here. If you like this broadcast, if you like this content, please share it with some motherfuckers. The fact that I get on stage and I come happy and I come ready to have a good time and make the people laugh and make the people feel joy and make the people feel good, and I go on the news and I do the same thing, and I did it on Rap City and I do it every day. That for me is me. That's my win. That's me actually conquering all the negative shit that's right under the surface. That's me putting it in its place and leaving it there and not having it, and then choosing to be better, choosing the light side of life, choosing joy and love and peace and namaste. And I have to actively choose that every day, because I don't know how else to put it. If I allow, and I want everybody to hear this, if I was to allow the things that trigger me to trigger me all the time, I'd have been in dead or in jail years ago. Real talk. I would have been dead years ago. So, I choose. I choose to have a good day. I choose to have joy every morning. I choose it. I choose love, happiness, and all those things in the morning. Now, I've been doing it for so long that it becomes, easier to do. But I have to make that choice every day. Because I'm black. I'm a black man in America. You know how much anger I could manifest? Do you know how much wretchedness I could actually manifest every day if I felt like it? You know how much havoc I could wreak every motherfucking day if I felt like it? You know what I mean? Let's be real. I'm a black man in America who walks around with a smile. Do you know? Do you know how shitty a person I could be? Y'all know black men. Y'all know how shitty we can get. The fact that I'm not, it comes down to choice. So D, I have to make a choice every day to be like your comment, to take it and say, don't do D like that. She did not mean nothing. Just don't. And you can see how it made me feel when you said, I was like, hold up, what you say? I'm like a dog. I'm either, it's one or the other. It ain't no in between. I'm either happy or ready to go. And so I have to choose joy, happiness, peace every day. That's why meditation is key. Working out is key. Changing my diet is key. Edibles help. And I'm saying this morning, not at you specifically, D, but for us. For us, look at how many choices look how often you have to choose. Look how many of us have had a parent, teacher, or someone else teach us how to make the choice of getting through this world. Choosing your battles wisely. Not losing your shit in the line at McDonald's or Chick-fil-A or whatever. Like we see people do. Showing up and not cussing nobody out at the airport, because it's really easy to do. Especially when you black in America. It's real easy to do, to be disgruntled. You know how easy it is to be an irate customer in America? If America was McDonald's and we was in line, you know how easy it is for black folks to be an irate customer? But the fact that we aren't is a triumph for us. Control the situation. Choose them reactions. Yes, indeed. Your world is a messed up place. Control what you can control. Yeah, I have to work on every day controlling the anger, controlling the hostility, controlling the rage. You get it, right, D? Yeah. And we all get it, because most of us, if you got enough sense to come here every morning and not lose your shit, then you've probably been able to temper your shit. Because it's not, man. I came to the world ready to fight. I came to the world ready to fight any motherfucker who want it. What y'all want? And I've changed. And I'm happy that I have. Well, no, I've grown. I don't know if I've changed, but I've definitely grown. Grown to understand that these emotions are going to pop up every single day. I could wake up in the other face I have, and I'm mad. I given my daughter this, my resting face. My daughter's friends came over and asked what was wrong with me. And my daughter was like, nothing's wrong with him. That's his face. Because this is my other face. I'm not mad. This is just my face. Right? My daughter now has that face. My son has that face. They both. And I'm like, y'all okay? They're like, yeah, we fine. Thank you, LaShawn. Yeah, I stayed the same, but I just grew. Yeah, I got this face. A lot of the time, and most of the public never sees this face. And my daughter's friend came over and was like, what's wrong with your dad? What happened? She's like, what you mean? She's like, why is he mad? She's like, he's not mad. It's like, well, why is his face like that? He's just watching TV. Because if I'm watching TV, I'm intent. I didn't realize I had that face. That's my black man, regular ass. Ice Cube always got that face. We can't help it. That's my face. Every day. Every day. And when I saw my daughter doing it, I was like, what's wrong? She's like, nothing. Look, that's my Fox 5 face too. Listen. Y'all see me on Fox. My glasses on, listening to, and I'm just sitting there listening, and I'm like, do y'all know how much shit I need to say right now? But it's a news program. We got an hour. We got to get the information out, keep it moving. My job ain't to be a comedian right then and there. I got that face all the time. So I have to say to people, good morning, how are you? Good to see you. How's everything? All right, everybody good? I have to engage my joy, my happiness, and all those other things so that I can go out and have a regular ass life. Yeah, that's how I feel. Everything that come across that screen, I be like, let me say it. Let me talk about it. Just let me talk about it. Somebody said it look like I be having Maureen scared. Yeah, come buy a ticket to the show. Come see the show. Listen, we got a bomb ass comedy show popping off on Hey, LaShawn. Hold on a second. LaShawn, you still here? Give me a thumbs up if you still here, LaShawn. Because we get off at 10 o'clock. We got 1 minute before we go. LaShawn, if you still here, send me a thumbs up. I need you to see something. Guess what, y'all? LaShawn don't know I be rapping and producing. LaShawn, all this music you hear is mine. I don't know if you know I'm a music producer, like, for real. Like, so y'all, LaShawn don't know that I'm a rapper and a producer, y'all. I've known her for all this time, but she doesn't know. So LaShawn, we gonna share one thing with you, and then we gonna get out of here. Do not move. This is our national anthem. This is our morning show song every morning, LaShawn. And welcome. This is over here. You missed the moment of clarity. You catch it tomorrow morning, where we do some I do my mother's moment of clarity, LaShawn. So you already know how that go. It comes from Maxine. But LaShawn, check this out. I produced this, and this is me spitting. LaShawn, this is all me. This song charted on the Apple 200 charts a couple weeks back. We'll make a chart again. Don't judge me. I said he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, but fucking they wrong. I said he don't like me and she don't like me. Straight black men are the white people of black people. Get the fuck out. Gone, but fucking they all y'all wrong. Caught up in the characters of America's fuck
fucked up narrative. They say the straight black man in the black community
Turn
is
it
a
up.
terrorist. Straight black man can't never win. Straight black man is gon' need a therapist. Cause the straight black man is the worst that it's ever been. Blaming me for shit I ain't never did. Man, can't a nigga ever live? Can't a nigga ever live? I've been out here killing it, still trying to sell me that I'm ignorant. Demon can't tell I'm different and diligent. Demon can't tell what a nigga been born suspect, but a nigga been innocent. Man up,
Check me
on
out,
him and they
LaShawn.
mark you was militant. Mark you was mad and belligerent. Man, fuck y'all images, fuck they images.
He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they all y'all wrong.
Who you calling a bitch though? What is you calling her a bitch for?
Huh?
Watch that bitch glow, watch that bitch blow.
Hey.
See, that's the part there that you didn't know. Getting mo. Why you hating on her black girl
Magic.
Her black girl drive, on her black girl savage. So divine that she had to hashtag it. Her life matters and she had to have added. She been out here killing it. Hitting figure, but you acting like she ignorant. Paying her less, still magnificent. Watch her shatter that glass into little bits. Master degrees while you mastering mad. Master a master, holding you back. Master a madness and average. Basic and trash.
Huh?
Trash in her passion.
Hold up.
He don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone.
LaShawn is available on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, everywhere. I'm out here doing this and don't nobody know.
Gone,
Except the black ass bunch know.
all y'all wrong.
You done blackball me, redline me, whitewash me, still can't define me. Try and dick me down and then still deny me. Yeah, try and fuck me, sneak up behind me, but boom, I ain't bought up blindly. So boom, you ain't gotta remind me, cause bitch, my mind be like a flower in bloom. Sky in the room, that's the life assignment. And whom, what's and never should try me. Then boom, big boom from what's behind me. Full pack of black excellent facts, black excellent acts, black excellent stats. Won't succumb to your bum ass acts. And when your bum ass come ass, I done no jack. And when your young ass come ass, I run that back. Cause all my scholars had scars all upon they back. Now let's go.
Say he don't like me, she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they wrong, wrong, wrong. Say he don't like me and she don't like me. Everybody seems to want me. Gone, gone, gone. But fuck it, they all y'all wrong. I said he don't like me, she don't like me.
So there you have it. Everybody go have a great day. LaShawn, thanks for dropping in, my dear. Good to see you. I tell Naima you was here this morning. And yeah, y'all gonna have a safe day. If you have a snow day, stay your ass on the couch. Me, I think I will be on at 3 o'clock on, thank you, Amy Roy. I did that beat myself. You can go listen to that song again on Spotify as soon as I hang up, or Apple Music, or Tidal right now. And yeah. Y'all have a great day. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Uncle Stevie, stay safe. Hey, LaShawn, that's my Uncle Stevie right there. That's my mother's youngest brother is right there. Bye, y'all.